which are the capitals that will be closely following what is going to pan out in New Delhi over the next 2 days? In Washington, they will be closely watching how the Putin trip to India goes by, particularly on new defense deals, new energy agreements, if there are any, between India and Russia. That's something that Washington will be paying close attention to. Any long-term oil and gas deal or even nuclear deal or a fresh defense package with the sale and transfer of technology is something that America will be keenly watching. Also, that would help blunt some of the Western sanctions and give a bypass really for Moscow as far as getting locked in with the Western banking channels are concerned. From Beijing, they will be watching this from the vantage there. Xi Jinping and his team will be watching this visit very closely. There is growing concern that deeper India-Russia cooperation may reshape the regional balance of power, particularly in the Indo-Pacific, and there is already ongoing tensions between Japan and China. Also remember, this is the first visit by President Putin since the start of the Ukraine war, so clearly in Kiev, they will be watching this very closely. There is also this new peace proposal that Trump has unveiled, the 28-point peace plan. His envoy, Steve Witkoff, his son-in-law, Jared Kushner, were in Moscow just yesterday. They spent 5 hours with President Putin. President Putin will be explaining to Prime Minister Modi when they meet tomorrow what the contours of this plan are, what Russia's position is on the negotiations right now. And Kiev will be hoping that Prime Minister Modi will be able to nudge Moscow to move forward towards some form of a ceasefire. And of course, Pakistan will be closely watching too, particularly in the aftermath of Operation Sindoor, which showed the field capabilities of the Russian weapons, whether it's the S-400s, the BrahMos missile, which was jointly developed between India and Russia. Every extra S-400 unit narrows Pakistan's strike envelope. Any new arms package would tilt the military balance even further in India's favor. So this is something that will be closely followed as well. So these are the global capitals, the regional capitals where this visit will be very closely followed. But I think the key thing is there going to be a strategic reset? Clearly, for the last 2.5 decades, the sort of said and unsaid charter was that as China rises, as it tries to, change the rules of the game, certainly in the Indo-Pacific, it is going to be India and the United States that will come together along with Japan, along with South Korea, Australia, the Quad, etc., to try and keep a check on the rising power that is China. But that now seems to have been completely upended on its head in the last 8 or 9 months since the return of Donald Trump to the White House.